How about no? There we go. Okay. All right, we are back here, and this is 500-yard freestyle varsity. And again, welcome back, everybody. Event number 14. And the event number 14, as we start now, varsity 500-yard freestyle. Lane number 1, Brianna Placeway of SPASH. Appleton North in lane 2, Elizabeth Nofke. Sydney Garlock of SPASH is in lane number 3. Ella Romberg of Appleton North is in lane 4. Annika Herheim is in lane 5 of SPASH. And Appleton North in lane 6 is Trinity Inman. As again, this is event number 14, girls swim meet here today. First of the season for both teams. And this is, 500-yard varsity freestyle. We should do that every once in a while, too, just to see who's all watching, right? I don't know. All right, the traffic begins to pick up in front of us here, so I really tune in here to see what's all going on. But we've got first place is in lane number 4 right now, and that is Ella Romberg of Appleton North, as she is matched in lane 3 by SPASH's Sydney Garlock. Just a finger length lead right now for Appleton North's Ella Romberg, and again Sydney Garlock swims the lane above her in lane 3 for SPASH. Lane number 2 is Elizabeth Nofke. She shows in 3rd place. Lane number 1, 4th place right now is Brianna Placeway. In 5th place in lane number 5 is Annika Herman, and in 6th place in lane 6 is Trinity Inman. And thank you, Amy. Yep, we welcome you back. Amy Garlock back on the broadcast. I always like it when Amy's here. But you got to wonder if any of those two swimming side by side there, Garlock and Romberg, just kind of saving some energy right now, just keeping an eye on each other and maybe waiting for those final laps. Because 500 yards is a long ways. A lot of swimming to be done in the 500 yards. And they both are turning and looking at each other with each turn of the head. Or were at least that last time down. But keep an eye on each other as we keep an eye on them. As you see Sydney Garlock in 1st place in this 500-yard varsity freestyle. And watched over closely in the lane next to her in lane 4, Ella Romberg. So we get some other places for you here. 3rd place, it is lane 2, Elizabeth Nofke. And 3rd place is lane number 5, as Annika Herman has overtaken Brianna Placeway. Placeway swims up in lane number 1. But again, the race we're watching here in the middle of your screen, as we see Sydney Garlock begin to pull away just a bit over Appleton North's Ella Romberg. And we thank everybody for joining back on the broadcast. A power outage struck us here in the high school. It happens. Power outage, internet outage. We'll see what else we can come up with next. We've now had both today. Yeah. It's about as humid as you could ever want in here. I guess which will prepare me for my trip down to Miami next week, so I'll be all ready for that. I won't be, I don't know. We'll see. And this is Sydney Garlock again. Lane 3 touches just over or under 420. 425 is the time for Ella Romberg as this 500-yard freestyle continues. But that is the battle we keep our eye on now. I can tell you lane number 5 is the third place swimmer of Annika Herheim. And a tight battle forming in lanes 1 and 2 for 4th and 5th place. As we are just about at the end here, this will be the final time down to the on the swimmer's left, and Garlock has pulled out a sizable lead here as she continues to swim in first place. The final touch for Sydney Garlock. We did have our first varsity win for SPASH in our last varsity event, which was 100-yard freestyle, and we will have back-to-back wins for SPASH here in this meet, as it'll be a 500-yard varsity freestyle win for Sydney Garlock, 5:26.82 seconds. It'll be second place for Ella Romberg as she touches 5:33.35. And we will focus on lane number 5. And lane number 5 is Annika Herheim of SPASH. And Herheim resurfaces, and she will swim down and touch up here and solidify her third place finish here tonight. So SPASH goes 1-3 in this 500-yard freestyle event. 6:03.63, and here we go, the battle for 4th and 5th. And the 4th place finish will go to Elizabeth Nofke of Appleton North, and a cheer from her Lightning teammates here in the pool. Brianna Placeway picks up the 5th place finish. 6:11.08 and 6:11.77 separate 4th and 5th place. And Trinity Inman will pick up a 6th place finish. This for Appleton North as she comes to the finish line in a time of 6:43.69 seconds. Yeah, they're okay. We're not missing anything anymore. 200-yard JV freestyle. Back to the relays here. North ladies, just a little bit for us. Thank you. That way your family can watch from home. They can see what's going on there.
The junior varsity 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane number 2, Appleton North B. Lane number 3.
Very, very tight runway here. It's a lot of people to pack in, no doubt about it, including us. All right, we move now to event number 15, which is 200-yard freestyle relay JV. It'll be North in lane 2 at the top of your screen, SPASH in the middle at lane 3, and North is in lane 4 at the bottom of your screen. And it looks like, fortunately, the power outage helped our audio just a bit. Sounds good to me. Well, sounds good. Vinny gave me the sideways eyes, but it sounds good to me. All right, leg number 2, and this will be in lane 2, Geo Luters. In lane 3, Olivia Yang. And in lane 4 is Samantha Ward. And it is the relay team in lane 3 of Stevens Point setting the pace here in this JV 200-yard freestyle relay. All right, leg number 3, and the action tightens up here in lanes 3 and 4 for SPASH. In lane 3, it's Allison Wasinski. And in lane 3 for Appleton North, it is Lizzie. Lane 4 in leg 3 for Appleton North, it is Lizzie Brokaw. And Brokaw with the touch as her Appleton North squad now shows in first place as they lead SPASH in lane 3 right now, being swam in leg 3 by Allison Wasinski. But it is Lizzie Brokaw pulling away, and anchor legs now. And anchor leg in lane 4 for North is Natalie Sheridan as she hits the water. And in lane number 3 for SPASH, it is Brooke Malik on the anchor leg. In lane number 2, the anchor, Pilar Suarez Perea, she is relieves the third leg swimmer, Lena Corlin. It'll be a first place finish for North, 205.23 for the Appleton North team of Allen, Ward, Brokaw, and Sheridan. SPASH will pick up the second place finish in lane 3, Engelbright, Yang, Wasinski, and Malik. And lane 2, it'll be North's Mixel, Luders, Corlin, and Suarez Perea in 219.54. All right. We shall stay with the 200-yard freestyle relay, moving now to varsity in event number 16. Those of you keeping track on your heat sheets at home, we keep the event number in the bottom right-hand corner just for you. SPASH in lane 1, Angela Ward. Appleton North in lane 2, Kate Vanderloop. SPASH in lane 3, Brooke Swicky. Appleton North in lane 4, Caitlin Leach. And SPASH in lane 5, Ella Solon. As again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the top to the bottom of your screen. In event number 16, 200-yard varsity freestyle relay. And it'll be second legs, again, from the top to the bottom. Katie Daniels for SPASH, Bella Carlson for North. SPASH's Sophie Johnson in lane 3. Ashley Barker in lane 4 for North. And SPASH Ella Cherwanka in lane number 5 at the bottom of your screen. It is first place for SPASH in lane number 3. This is Sophie Johnston as Anna Johnston awaits. Tightening things up is Ashley Barker as Ella Campagna hits the water. And again, the action is in lane 3 and 4. And first and second place there respectively. SPASH out in the lead over North for the time being. Nice turn there for Anna Johnston, the junior, as she turns back. Anchor legs await, and it is Sydney Garlock for SPASH in lane 3 on the anchor. For North, Allison Greenway. And it is Garlock hitting the water first, followed by Greenway from North. Anchor legs now up in lane 1 is Annika Herheim. In lane 2, it's Aubrey Rocco. And in lane 5, it is Brianna Placeway. But very tight action here. Looking for a comeback in lane 4 is Allison Greenway. And Greenway overtakes Garlock as the pool explodes. And it is a first place finish for North. A time of 145.64, 146.26 in lane 3 for SPASH. A third place finish in lane 5 for the SPASH Panthers. And fourth place up in lane 2 for North. And fifth place up in lane 1 for SPASH. But again, the relay team for Appleton North, Caitlin Leach, Ashley Barker, Ella Campagna, and Allison Greenway pick up the first place finish, 145.64, as on the anchor, it is Greenway overtaking Garlock to bring home the win for the Appleton North Lightning in 200-yard freestyle relay varsity. Event number 17 now is 100-yard JV backstroke. Olivia Yang in lane 1 for SPASH. Lane 2 is Araya Pfaffenbach for Appleton North. Lane 3, Ella Solon for SPASH. Lane number 4 is Lena Watts for North. Leah Stiff is in lane 5 for the SPASH Panthers. And Appleton North in lane 6 is Lena Corlin. Again, this is 100-yard JV backstroke. And swimmers in the water getting ready to swim backwards for the next 100 yards. Put it in reverse, Vinny. Now, can they swim faster backwards than you can run backwards 50 yards? I think they can. Especially on a wet pool deck. We'd end up falling over out here. Yeah, no, Vinny's got no tread on his wheels. He's running bald. All right, 100-yard JV backstroke. Hey, we're just having fun here, and we hope you are too. Again, we thank you all for watching at home or wherever you may be and watching live free sports on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. It's the only way we've ever done it, the only way we will ever do it. Bring it to you for free with the help of all of our sponsors. You've seen them during our commercial breaks on the bottom left corner of the screen. And, of course, me talking about them during today's swim meet. JV action here, and in lane number 3, it is a first place start for Ella Solon of SPASH. Second place is lane number 5 at the bottom of your screen. That is Leah Stiff. Lane number 4 for Appleton North is Lena Watts, and it is a first place finish for Ella Solon, 114.19. Lane number 5, second place, 117.13 is Leah Stiff. 124.15 in lane 4 for Lena Watts. 133.3 in lane 6 for Lena Corlin. 134.29 in lane number 2 for Araya Pfaffenbach. And Olivia Yang in lane 1 is 135.79. All right, moving now to varsity in 100-yard backstroke. Isabel Raychek. Appleton North in lane 2 is Emma Siebel. Lane 3, Sophie Sherwanka is representing SPASH. Appleton North in lane 4, Emily Allen. SPASH in lane 5 is Eloise Cooper. And lane 6 for Appleton North is Ashley Barker. 100-yard varsity backstroke. Swimmers in the differentiating. A couple more laps to go. It'll be Appleton North in lane 4. That's Emily Allen with a slight lead over Sophie Sherwanka in lane 3. As we are halfway through the 100-yard backstroke event. As you see some of the North girls cheering on their teammates. But in lane 4, it continues to be Emily Allen of Appleton North, edging out SPASH's Sophie Sherwanka with a half a body length lead. It'll be Emily Allen of Appleton North with the first place finish as she touches 104.58, 106.03, the second place time for Sophie Sherwanka. 107.24, that's a third place finish for SPASH's Eloise Cooper. And fourth place, 109.06 for Emma Siebel of Appleton North. 110.68 up in lane 1 for Isabel Raychek. And 111.47 for Ashley Barker of Appleton North in lane number 6. Event number 19, back to JV. And 100-yard breaststroke. So back to my question about the 500-yard freestyle varsity, Vinny, I was off by about a minute. I thought I saw 6:50, but the winning time here is about 5:50, so it's a long swim, 500 yards. No matter how fast you do or don't. It's a long time to swim. We just think, the football players who we saw practicing when we walked in here, think of a 500-yard, during football practice. That's a long ways to run. I don't know, swimming at 500 yards, that's a long ways. Out of my range. my range is right here in a chair next to the pool. It's kind of a luxury lifestyle here, I think, for me and you today, Vinny. All the heat and humidity we could ever want. We're poolside. So, JV, lane 1, Ida Cabral-Stamler of SPASH. Appleton North in lane 2 is Bella Carlson. SPASH's Jenna Munchow is in lane 3. Appleton North in lane 4 is Claire Weiss. Lane number 5 is Hannah Clark of SPASH, and Appleton North in lane 6 is Lizzie Horn. Again, we go from the top to the bottom of your screen. Cabral-Stamler, Carlson, Munchow, Weiss, Clark, and Horn. In lane 4, just by a tick, is Appleton North's Claire Weiss. Again, we are JV 100-yard breaststroke. make the turn, cheered on by their varsity teammates looking on at the starting blocks. But the lead in lane 4 for Claire Weiss continues to grow for the Appleton North Junior. Lane number 1, second place, that's SPASH's Cabral Stamler. And third place is lane number 2, and that is Bella Carlson. We'll see how they finish as they come to a finishing crescendo here in this 100-yard JV breaststroke. And it'll be Claire Weiss in lane 4. She touches 128.63. And it'll be a second place finish up in lane 1. Again, the places up on your scoreboard on the camera, that shot that we have are wrong. So 130.61 in lane 1 for SPASH's Idia Cabral Stamler. 130.9 in lane number 2 for Appleton North's Bella Carlson. Lane number 3, 131.78 for SPASH's Jenna Munchow. And Hannah Clark in lane 5, 148.16. And Lizzie Horn in lane 6, 147.12. All right, last individual races of the night, and this will be breaststroke varsity. 100-yard is our distance. Ella Sherwanka is in lane 1 for SPASH. Lane 2, Appleton North, Aubrey Rocco. Lane 3 of SPASH, Sydney Hoff. Lane number 4, Allison Greenway from Appleton North. Sophie Johnston is in lane number 5 for SPASH. And lane 6 is Natalie Sheridan for Appleton North. Again, the swimmers go lanes 1 through 6 from the top to the bottom of your screen. And it is first place in lane 3 for SPASH's Sydney Hoff, followed there by Allison Greenway of Appleton North in lane 4. The two swimmers we watch, and Hoff at the top in lane 3 over Allison Greenway in lane 4. About a full body length lead now for SPASH's Hoff over North's Greenway. Again, you see those two right in the middle of your screen, swimming in lanes 3 and 4. You also see the third place swimmer in your screen from lane 5. That's Sophie Johnston of SPASH. What 100-yard breaststroke varsity in first place will belong to Sydney Hoff of SPASH, 105.68. And a big cheer across the pool from the Panther coaches and teammates. Second place, Allison Greenway, time of 107.76. Third place, 112.58 is the time for SPASH's Sophie Johnston. 118.59 for SPASH's Ella Sherwanka. And 130.02 the time for North's Natalie Sheridan, and Aubrey Rocco of North. Her time is 131.27. As I said, that was the last single or individual race. We are 400-yard freestyle JV coming up next. Paper City Savings is on County Road Double H in Plover and online at papercitysavings.com. Paper City Savings is your full-service financial institution here in Portage County, ready to help you. Open a kid's savings account today and get a free gift plus another gift on your birthday. Paper City Savings in Plover. Okay, Appleton North will be in lane 2. SPASH is in lane 3. North in lane 4, SPASH in lane 5, and North in lane 6. So again, from the top to the bottom of your screen, it goes North, SPASH, North, SPASH, North. Lane 2, Olivia Scherer. Lane 3, Jillian Engelbright. Lane 4, Claire Weiss. Lane 5, Idia Cabral Stamler. And lane number 6 at the bottom of your screen is Araya Pfaffenbach. Again, this is 400-yard freestyle relay JV. And we end with varsity 300-yard freestyle. And one of the most exciting events in all of swimming is this 400-yard freestyle relay. And off with an early lead in lane 3 are the SPASH Panthers. Again, that is Jillian Engelbright swimming here in leg 1. Leg number 2 about to get underway. And it'll be SPASH's Annika Herheim to hit the water next as Engelbright touches. Herheim is underway. So SPASH opening up a nice lead here in this 400-yard JV freestyle relay. Lane number 4, it's going to be Abby Watson hitting the water. Watson leg number 2. In lane 2, it's Pilar Suarez Perea. Lane number 5, Olivia Yang, and lane 6 is Grace Mixel. But as those swimmers take off, it is a big lead in lane 3 for the SPASH Panthers. Annika Herheim halfway through her leg here in this leg number 2. And Vinny, all the swimmers have migrated all over there. Well, good thing for the viewing audience at home anyway. Now again, it's a skinny pool deck, and there's people. It's just the way it is. All right, this will be leg number 3 in lane 3. Claire Swicky, a freshman, hits the water again as the SPASH Panthers open up a big lead here in this JV race. Lane number 4, it'll be Lizzie Brokaw taking over in leg 3 in lane 4 for Abby Watson as Watson touches and Brokaw enters. Lane number 2, it's going to be Lizzie Horn in the water for Appleton North. Lane 5 is Hannah Clark as Clark enters now. In lane number 6, it'll be Lena Corlin hitting the water right about now. As the SPASH team just continues to cut through the water. Swicky already done with her third leg, and Leah Stiff enters on the anchor leg in lane number 3. You see her swim in the middle of your screen towards the top. As anchor legs await in lanes 2, 4, and 5. And as the anchor in lane 4, Lena Watts, is going to take off, it's going to be Leah Stiff coming into touch. She is halfway through her anchor leg, so that's the lead. It's 2 pool-length lead for the SPASH Panther relay team in lane number 3. It's a big lead, Vinny. As anchors just about all around now. Anchor leg in lane number 2 for Appleton North is Gabby Beeman. As I said, in lane number 4, it's Lena Watts. Lane 5, the anchor for SPASH is Brooke Malik. And getting ready to hit the water is Gio Luters in lane number 6 for Appleton North. But this will be a win in lane number 3 for the SPASH Panther 400-yard freestyle relay JV team in a time of 4:25.33 as Leah Stiff with the touch. You see all the swimmers back there, Vinny, but it's a 400-yard freestyle relay. All 6 lanes are going to be full. So you got 24 swimmers on those teams getting ready there, plus all the swimmers from these JV teams still hanging around. So a lot of people hanging out there. I like it. Second place time in lane 4, 4:57.64. That's Appleton North. Lane number 2, the Appleton North team there as Gabby Beeman touches, 5:02.94. Lane number 5 again, it's Brooke Malik of SPASH. She will finish for her relay team. It'll be a time of 5:23.66. And it'll be a finish in lane 6 for Gia Luters as she comes back to home. as she does, we get ready for the 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. Tell you about our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions here in just a moment. We'll first watch Gio come back and touch the wall, and she will give her relay team a finishing time of 5:53.45. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Of course, you see our scoreboard sponsor is Spectrum Benefit Solutions with an office right here in Stevens Point. So, folks, now is the best time, as I said, find them on Facebook and get your group health situation all figured out. Yeah. All right, so 400-yard freestyle relay. This is our final event of the night. It's event number 22. And we start in lane number 1. Again, we go SPASH north, SPASH north, SPASH north. Lanes 1 through 6. We'll get those swimmers to you as they hit the water. It'll go Katie Daniels, Elizabeth Nofke, Ashley Pankey, Caitlin Leach, Eloise Cooper, and Bella Carlson. And fairly tight on this first turn. It is a slight edge in lane 3 for Ashley Pankey, but she swims really just about neck and neck with Caitlin Leach in lane 4. Those two have swam together already one time today. And now out of the turn, Leach about a half an inch lead over Pankey. We watch the action here in the middle of your screen as we see coaches giving their hand signals to their swimmers, but Leach again continues to lead just by a bit over Pankey of SPASH. Leg 1 is done. Leg 2 in the water again. We'll start from the top to the bottom. Ella Solon, Kate Vanderloop, Sydney Garlock, Ella Romberg, Isabel Raychek, and Trinity Inman. But it is 1, 2, 3 in lanes 3, 4, 5 at the moment. And we'll see when they come towards us. It looks like Sydney Garlock of SPASH in lane 3 temporarily has recaptured the lead, and as I say it, Ella Romberg takes it right back. They make one turn here, and out of the turn it is Romberg now, as you see her in front of coaches. Romberg taking the lead for North over SPASH's Sydney Garlock in this leg number 2. Again, final event here of the meet, as Ella Romberg begins to open things up. Nearly a full body length lead now over SPASH's Sydney Garlock as their legs are done. The leg number 3 now is underway. For North in lane 4, it's Grace Flanagan, and for SPASH in lane 3 is Brooke Swicky. Those are the two swimmers we watch. We'll give you the other third leg swimmers now. In lane 1, Brianna Placeway. In lane number 2, Chloe Allen. In lane number 5, Sophie Sherwanka. In lane 6 is Natalie Sheridan. Again, it is Grace Flanagan in lane 4, halfway through her leg number 3 as she edges out Brooke Swicky and keeps her Appleton North Lightning in the lead here in this 400-yard freestyle relay. This is varsity action, our last event of the night. Final trip down for Appleton North's Grace Flanagan as she outduels SPASH's Brooke Swicky in this leg number 3. It's a full body length lead, and it will be that lead when North's Emily Allen hits the water. Allen on the blocks in the water now. SPASH sends Sydney Hoff in, and it'll be up to Hoff to catch Emily Allen as Allen staked out now to a 2 body length lead in lane number 4. Other anchor leg swimmers in lane 1, it's Angela Ward. Lane 2 is Emma Siebel. Lane number 5 is Anna Johnston, and lane 6 is Aubrey Rocco. Continuing to increase the lead in lane 4 is Appleton North. It's Emily Allen doing the work. Sydney Hoff now has a lap and a half to catch North's Emily Allen. Final time down. Here comes Allen for the Lightning. Timers come to the wall, and we watch A 400-yard freestyle relay varsity win for Appleton North in lane 4, 346.78. In lane 3 for SPASH, 350.3 is the second place time. But again, it is a first place finish for the North relay team of Leach, Romberg, Flanagan, and Allen. And in lane 5, 403.51, that is a SPASH team of Cooper, Raychek, Sherwanka, and Johnston. And lane number 2 for North, 413.32. And lane number 1 for SPASH, 414.6. And it'll be a finish in lane number 6 as we see Aubrey Rocco touch the wall and bring this event to a close at 431.93. We'll transition right into it here, Vinny. Our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll bring them right up on the screen now. Again, guys, what a fantastic meet here. We get the first one under our belt. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. But our first event here in swimming is done. And I would suspect, we'll keep it on air here for a while, as I didn't hear any, score updates coming during the meet, but I would suspect an Appleton North meet win, maybe closer than I think, but we'll keep it on air here during our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. You order them right online. They send them to your house. I did that, or I should say had that happen to me about a month ago. I got a gift in the mail, and it was from Nasonville. A couple of flavors of cheese curds, a couple of blocks of fantastic cheddar. I forget what the other flavor was. Obviously, the cheese curds were the big hit. Maple bacon cheese curds, Vinny, were the ones that I like the best. But I've had the dill cheese curds out there at Nasonville. The buffalo is good. I mean, they're all good. Well, I thought it would be a little close, and it was a little close as Appleton North picks up the meet win over SPASH, 87-83. So that now that we get the score, we'll bring our broadcast to a close. Again, Appleton North with the meet win here, 87-83 over the SPASH Panthers. More swimming coming up on Thursday. I think so, yeah. And more volleyball. So we got swimming and volleyball again on Thursday right here at Stevens Point Area Senior High. And volleyball fans, turn your attention now back to ZaleskiSports.com and click on the link for SPASH and Oshkosh North as they will hit the court in about 20 minutes. Steve Maves will bring the call of that one. For Vincent Villarreal, my name is Jason Zaleski. Guys, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great night. And remember, subscribe, hit the subscribe button down there. You'll be notified on the next broadcast. Our swim meets will always be on this channel here during this 2021 spring season. So hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified when we go live for the next swim event. Same thing over there for volleyball. Hit that live button.